I hate new technology.
Well,
I hate it.
Karen, new technology is
I hate
great.
every minute
Don't
of
stop
it.
being-
No, I hate it.
No.
Debbie
I
Downer.
want to go back. I want to go back.
I'm taking this away from
I want to live in the desert with no internet.
Okay, let's see if we get a comment.
I just want to be able to see my friends.
Live now. Mercy Morgan is here.
Hi.
Someone says
Yay,
hi.
I can see my friends
I'm
again.
gonna check on the little.
Doop,
So
doop,
part of the
doop.
problem is I'm still under Ben Grace, so I need to...
And
And?
we're live on YouTube, y'all.
Okay, that part's really cool. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that's happening.
And it saves on YouTube in much higher
Hi,
quality.
you guys. I'm really
Oh.
relieved to see
So
you.
when we go back and decide to cut
Hi,
out,
Paul.
we decide we did a really great job on a song and we cut the clip.
Stephanie.
It's not going to be that shitty Facebook.
Hi, Pastor
Right,
Mar.
agreed.
Y'all,
Karen
I'm
doesn't
so...
give a shit. She just wants to talk.
I
to
just
them.
want to see my friends. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see them. It's fine. I will be very
This is
excited.
how Karen is with new technology.
It is.
She's
I'll be so
two-faced.
excited about it once it's old. But while it's new, I will just be like,
That's useless, Karen.
I have
That's
an
useless.
anxiety. I have an anxiety. That's fine. It's okay. I'm not the only one. Okay, Shauna, but you're here, so that's good. Stephanie, I think watching this album from a bath is like maybe the best idea of all time, and we will
You're in a
hear
bath?
your clever commentary in our minds, and it will be fine. Randy, hi. Hi, Randy. Hi, Mercy. I'm so happy to see you all because I was very scared because I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I can see your YouTube comment. That's very nice. That's very cool. I'm just bad at it. I'm not saying that this is technology's fault. I am just terrible.
Oh, I know
with
whose
new
fault
tech-
this is.
Right. I know
Don't you
weren't
worry.
clear, but in case I needed to clarify, I just hate
Hi,
it.
everybody.
Hate not knowing what's happening.
We are glad that you're here and we can see your comments. That is very
Yes.
important.
It's very important.
It was a tiny little bumpy moment. It wasn't very huge.
We can't see you, Stephanie. We can barely figure out how to make it so people can see
We
us.
still got here on time. Everything worked out great.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 7:02. This is great.
Pastor Nars got a bourbon ready for
Oh,
drinks.
hi, Hans. Bye, Hans. Have fun working. I hope that you have fun working. But Stephanie, yeah, we can barely figure out how to see ourselves, so we definitely can't see you. Don't worry, love. You got your bourbon ready. I was so sad that I didn't have bourbon, and I don't have bourbon because I keep forgetting to buy it. That's why. That's how my life is going right
Yeah,
now.
this is not a Zoom call, Stephanie.
We have Over the Wine.
We can't see your bath.
You like that? Over the Wine. Yeah, that's right. That's what we've got.
Oh, come on, hair. Hair.
You have a lot of hair today. It's a lot. Oh, it's a whole universe unto itself. I'm glad we've got a light for it now. Thanks,
I know,
Ben and
check it
Colby.
out. There's a light back here now.
There's a light
It's like this little backlight mood lighting.
shining on your hairdo.
It's not just the
Making
new
it
Restream account. We have brand new lights all around here, courtesy of
lovely.
Colby Martin and Sojourn Grace Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of these giant ass lights that have been sitting in the way, we now have these tiny, gorgeous, very cute ones.
You guys don't ever have to see the giant ass lights. Like, you're spared that view, but normally they're this big. They're like 3 feet, right? They're large.
So annoyingly large.
They're large lights. Yeah, good. Chris is going to bring them over. Now the ones that we have are like this. They're like the size of a large McDonald's Happy Meal. That's it.
And
These are the old ones. Yeah. You can't even get it all in the frame. Like, it's just this big old thing. And so we're normally staring into this like, we're going to die. And now there's these lovely, and they're hanging from the ceiling so they can't be knocked over. It's so great. It's the best. Hi, Wendy.
Martha Hackley Salmon is here. She was on our earlier
Hello.
live stream, so I'm wondering if she...
what was that name?
Martha Hackley Salmon.
That is a phenomenal
That's a
name.
great name.
I-
Yeah.
First of all, I love 3 names, you know.
Yep.
Matthew Blake Lovegood.
Karen
but
Thurston Gilmore.
Hackley Salmon.
Hackley Salmon.
I love it.
She's from Jacksboro, Texas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Martha, you have a good name.
Zachary Ty Bryant.
Vicky Wallace.
Why are we naming our 90s?
Naming the cast of Home Improvement because they all
90s
have 3
crushes.
names for some reason.
They did, didn't they? Of course, no one knows Mark. Mark was the...
His name is Taylor,
youngest.
I think.
No, the youngest is named Taylor?
I think so.
His character's name was Mark, right?
Yeah, but I think his
He
name.
was, like, not the cutest.
Someone will know, and they will
We
tell
weren't
us.
into him as much.
Well, he was really young, like he was a child. So
I was a child.
I know, but like it's much of a child for us to be like, oh, he's so pretty. Like he was a child.
Yeah, but he grew up. Like
That's
that
true.
show was
He
on
did. By the
for a
time it
while.
ended, he was a teen. Yep. I was just there for Jonathan Taylor Thomas. We were all just there for Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Does someone want to wax lyrical or after the song?
About this album? I mean, Stephanie has the right idea. This is a process your feelings, unwind, relax. If you're ever going to get high watching Heathen Happy Hour, this is probably the night to do it. Whatever you do, whatever works for you in a healthy way to sit and let some shit go and just be. It's a good album to do that too. Works for me. Does it work for you?
It works. I want you to be my love. I want you to be my love. Neath the moon and the stars above, I want you to be my love. I want you to know me now. I want you to know me now. Break a promise, make a vow. I know you want me now. Like I want you. Like I want you. Yeah, yeah. I want you to be my love. I want you to be my love. Neath the moon and the stars above, I want you to be my love. 'Cause I want you. 'Cause I want you. I want only you. All you've been through. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi, Jazz, my love. Jazz is here for the vibes. She says this is good vibes, y'all.
Here for the vibes.
These are the vibes.
Well, that song was sung by someone at
Who?
my wedding.
I don't know who.
Yeah,
Who
weird.
was that?
I don't know.
Who were
It's
those
a long time
strange
ago now.
people that I didn't live with yet at the time?
I love that Sean is like, now that you're on YouTube, I will be pulling a Stephanie Tate. Thanks for the great idea. The bath is calling. YouTube is going to be the thing that puts everyone in the bathtub. Like all of our
say,
people are going to
I'm
work.
here
It's going to
for
be
it.
real quiet in here. It's fine. You guys don't even have to talk tonight. We'll just sing you to sleep. It's totally okay.
Someone
Hi,
should
Emily
tag
Megan Plummer.
Bill Pitts Jr. I think it was Bill Pitts Jr., wasn't it?
Yeah,
Who
where's
said,
Bill?
like, are you on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on YouTube, Bill.
So
Bill.
someone tag
yeah,
in the comments.
Bill Pitts.
Bill,
Yeah.
it's on YouTube.
He was the one who really wanted the YouTube.
I know that, we when we do this on Sunday, people can actually watch it on their big screen and they can just be there in the comments on their phones. It's nice, and this is a nice night to sit back, kick back with a glass of wine.
Yeah, don't fall asleep in the bathtub. That's really good advice, Greg. Thank you for looking out for everybody. Greg is really smart, you guys. He has good ideas. Hey, Greg. Congratulations on your engagement.
Oh my gosh. Gregoire.
We're so happy for you
Y'all look
guys.
so cute in your picture.
We love you beautiful kids so much.
I'm not seeing any comments come through.
They're all coming through. I'm seeing them.
I'm on the Facebooks.
Wherever these folks are commenting, I got Mama Vicky. They're coming through. They're coming through for me. I don't know what's going on for you. I don't know. Yay. Oh, honey, we're so happy for you. You're going to have to fill us in on the whole scoop. We need the whole plan. We need the whole story. We need the whole bit. See, I can see you commenting.
Yeah, you can see my comments. I can't see y'all's comments here.
I'm sorry. It's
That's me.
flamey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Y'all, we released the first episode of the next season of Heathen this weekend, so
Yes,
it's
we
there. Heathen Podcast, season 5.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to say. And
Everyone's
failing.
favorite secret podcast.
Everyone's secret favorite podcast. Yep. Is there. It's there with our 2 official new hosts. One, Benjamin Grace, and Anissa. You all know Anissa. You're familiar with Anissa from the comments here.
She dances?
She's
She
probably dancing
dances
somewhere, yeah.
with her husband Benjamin to every song that's ever been written or played anywhere in the history of
This
songs.
is true.
And now she co-hosts a podcast with us. Yay! Pastor Nara listened. That's wonderful news. I'm very happy. I feel like I have to talk in sort of the quiet voice for the rest of the night. Like if I do my normal, like I have to have this little vocal fry thing going on to keep the vibe very NPR and mellow. Like this is your Heathen Happy Hour of Zen. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Flamey wants to have these songs to keep, so I'm not allowed to talk on the ends of them. This is a habit that I have that gets on her very last nerve. She's like, Karen, I can't let the last note of the song be in the song when I want to use it for anything other than listening to you talk. Like, that's true.
It is very true, and usually we're staring at chord charts and doing that kind of stuff, and then the minute the song is over, Karen's just in.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Because you're ready and you want to
Haven't even
engage.
seen the comments
I get
yet.
it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Karen's very engagey.
Thank you.
I'm just asking for 4 seconds of resonance.
Just want a moment. You just want a moment. You're just mad because I'm stomping on your moment. Hi, Paul.
I want to know when you guys encountered this album and what time of your life, all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to know. That's my NPR question.
Karen has a good story.
Way, way back many centuries ago. I have been divorced twice in my life, so that's fun. And the first time I was 21. And my high school boyfriend, John, who is a wonderful human being, who remains a wonderful human being, and was a wonderful high school boyfriend. We were together for a long time, 3 years or something. And
Hi, John.
hi, John, we think you're great. He sent me this album after my first divorce. He did a lot of sweet things, actually. He was very supportive and just like wanted to make sure that I knew that like I wasn't totally written out of society. And he sent me this and he was like, this is good processing for you. And he was right. He was right. And since then, it has been my kind of go-to for if I need to just like, it's a really good drive and cry album, which I understand there's danger in driving and crying at the same time, but I'm a pretty capable crier. I cry daily, so I'm used to it and I can drive and cry, no problem.
Do you cry just a little bit every
I
day?
cry just a little bit every day. Yeah, we'll get there. That'll make sense to you later. It is just my favorite purge album. Get the stuff out and through. How about you?
Well, why don't we sing the next song and then I'll...
Sure.
Okay,
Great.
I like it.
Then you give us a thing to banter about.
Yeah,
The
perfect.
next one.
Was born to laugh, I learned to laugh through my tears. Love was born to love. I'm gonna learn to walk deep into the night, who knows what we'll find? Intuition, deja vu, the Holy Ghost haunting you, yeah, whatever you got, I don't mind. I was born to laugh, I learned to laugh through my tears, and I was born to love. I'm gonna learn to love without fear. Put your elbows on the table. I will listen long as I am able. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Secret fears, the supernatural. Thank God for this new laughter. Thank God the joke's on me. 'Cause I was born to love. I learned to laugh through my tears, and I was born to love. I'm gonna learn to love without fear. We've seen the landfill rainbow. We've seen the junkyard alive. Baby, it's no place for you and me. I was born to laugh. I learned to laugh through my tears. Born to love, I'm gonna learn to love without fear. I was born to laugh, I learned to laugh through my tears, and I was born. Without fear, I was born to laugh. I learned to laugh through my tears, and I was born to love. I'm gonna learn to love without fear. I was born to love. I'm gonna learn to love without fear. I did good.
Great job. Thank you.
I did it. I did it, you
I didn't do a
guys.
good job. I messed up a couple things in that one, so I don't know if I'll cut that one out or not. We'll see.
My dad says nice pianoing, Ben.
Thank you.
Greg says he's
Y'all-
super into this sound.
Tom, you don't even know yet. Just wait.
you wait.
Just you wait.
Ben has tried to embody the whole vibe, and there's a lot of piano
This is
vibe.
my Linford outfit. Linford was always
got a
sporting
suit
a
on.
snappy suit.
Yeah,
and
he's like ready.
a lovely hat.
I like it.
Fedora.
It's your wedding
Always.
outfit too.
Once upon a time, I had the long hair of the Linton hair as well.
Yeah. And if you had shaved part of your beard, you could have had the goatee. And
Oh, I didn't. I could have been more committed to the cause.
Are you guys following Tika the Iggy on Instagram? Every time now anybody says loved it, I'm like, loved it, couldn't wear it. Loved it, couldn't wear it.
party.
If you're not following Tika the Iggy on Instagram, if you're somehow have missed this, go now. She's my favorite thing in the whole world. It's a dog. It's a small dog, a fashionista dog.
Maybe it's Anissa. Yeah.
Anissa, are you heathen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to happen to her now. 'Cause
Anissa, are you commenting as the Heathen Podcast?
Yeah.
I have never been more delighted by an accidental Facebook
It is lovely.
posty thingy.
The way we get around that is on you go to the page and make sure when you go to the bottom of the video, you can actually choose the little drop down and choose yourself. That's how I've managed to hack that finally.
I
No
hope.
comments.
Anissa
Matthew
says,
was all alone.
I have no comment.
I
Go
love
back
it.
out and come back
Please
in
be
again.
Heathen Podcast, Anissa.
Have you
That's
tried
perfect.
turning it on and off again?
You have the right. You have the right. You don't have to change it. I can never figure out how to change it. So, like, you can just stay here and keep talking as yourself. Everyone, tonight, the Voice of Heathen Podcast is Anissa. There you go. It's easy. It's done. It's official.
There's 2 people watching on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube viewers. Hello.
It was worth it.
I'm so excited to see you.
I'm going to ask who it is.
Technology is great now. I love it.
I want to know, so Pastor Na must be almost like neighbors, I feel like, to Over the Rhine.
Pastor Nar, are you neighbors with Over the Rhine?
Do you live in the backwoods of Ohio?
Can you go over there and bring them a pie for us, please? But like a socially distanced pie. Okay. Heathen sometimes likes, and we're all about self-love and appreciation. We don't mind, like, we'll toot our own horns. We love this show.
Heck yeah, we will.
It's great. That's just fine. Speaking of Nar, this one's for you. This next one.
Well, Flamia was going to tell us.
She's going to tell her story, but I just want
story with
I want him
this
to be
record.
prepared and
Sure.
ready.
Yeah. Well, for me, Over the Rhine, my first Over the Rhine experience was with my friend Reeve in college, Reeve Cobes, who I sometimes still see on Instagram. I mean, on Facebook. Well, and Instagram when we say hi. But Reeve was like, Over the Rhine was her favorite band. And they came to Asheville, which was my hometown. So it was during the summer or something. Reeve drove to Asheville to see them and was like, Matthew, you have to go to this show with me. So we went to the bar, and Reeve was, I don't know, 18, 19. And they wouldn't let her in because it was 21 and up venue. And she begged and pleaded. I have never seen someone debase themselves so dramatically because Reeve lost all shame and was like, please let me into this show. You can write under 21 on my forehead.
Don't
And-
serve me.
And he did.
He did?
The
He wrote it
bouncer
on her
did,
forehead?
and a Sharpie wrote under 21 on Reeve's forehead.
Wow.
And let her into the show.
Wow.
I think that's fantastic.
It was great. Yeah.
That's a great bouncer.
It was really nice, yeah. And she didn't give a shit. She was like, thank God, I drove all the way to see my favorite band. So, so we watched, that was my first time seeing Over the Rhine. That was back when they were still, like, doing rock and roll live shows.
Right.
So I was like, oh, that was awesome. And then a few years later, I saw them live here in San Diego, and they had mellowed into what we're doing tonight. And I was like, oh, this is different, but I like it.
But I'm here.
Yeah, as far as this album, it was pretty much that first song hooked me the first time I heard it, and I was like, this is a song I want at my wedding. And at the time, I was thinking I would like marry a female, a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful female, rather than become one. And so it was interesting, like as I processed all of that and lost my hope in getting married, and then like regained my hope in getting married one day, because I thought I was just gonna have to be single and celibate because I couldn't be gay. Oh, that would have been terrible. But that song was always just like the thread of like hope. I want you to be my love. And
Then you got married.
then I did get married
And we
to
got to sing it.
Horace, who's sitting on the couch behind you, camera. And we had this song sung by these two at our wedding, and it was just this full circle, wonderful moment. Even though
We sang like a few
we
lines
walked
of
really
it.
fast
Yeah.
down the aisle, so you didn't get to sing the whole thing.
Okay, sweet. What are you doing to me? Look, we have a YouTube friend.
YouTuber.
Is it Benaya? I think probably. Yeah. Is this a person that you know? We just have a New York
Ben
friend.
and I, yes, we know this
Ben and I-
person. How do we know this
Do we?
person?
I don't know. But listen, I'm so excited that we have a YouTube New Yorker friend. Hello, we love you.
Okay.
We're
I
so
do
happy.
know your name. Do we? I think we follow each other on Instagram or something.
This is
Hi,
really important.
Benaya. Are we saying it correctly?
I don't know. Tell us if we are or we aren't, because
So glad you're
we
here on
really
the
like to get the
YouTubes.
names correct.
The
Correct.
YouTubes.
Welcome to our YouTube live stream. We're doing it. New technology is my favorite thing.
Karen's come around. It didn't take very long.
All right,
Yay.
me and Pastor Nar are gonna have a moment now. You're my water, you're my wine, you're my way escape from time to time. You're the hunger on my bones, all the nights I sleep alone. Sweet intoxication when your words wash over me, whether or not your lips move, you speak to me. Like an ocean without waves, you're the movement that I crave, and in that motion I long to drown and be lost, not to be found. Sweet intoxication when your words wash over me, whether or not your lips move, you speak to me. You're my water, you're my wine, you're my way escape from time to time. I blew a kiss. Is that okay? Can I blow a kiss at the end?
Yeah,
I don't say anything.
totally.
Okay, I can blow kisses. I just don't talk. Not do the talking.
These chords make me emotional. That's
They are
amazing.
emotional chords. Hi, Danielle.
Danielle is here. Hello, Danielle.
Hi, Kate. Hello, Kate. Well, see, this is the problem is like these songs are so, you have to go all the way into like the zone.
Yeah.
They're very, like it's a whole meditation.
I feel very
like,
meditative.
You're
I
in
feel
it, and then
like-
we get after it, we're like, wow, we're just in the zone.
Everybody just take a deep breath in with me right now. And let it out.
Hi, baby. Yes, you fixed it. You're all set now. You're yourself again. You're your beautiful
Oh, you
self.
did it, Anissa.
Well done.
She was
Oh,
covered in
you
the
did it, Anissa. What part of Australia am I from? If I talk like that.
From Queensland.
Queensland.
Okay.
Fantastic. Made a good decision with the red wine. I think the red wine pairing with this is perfect.
Thank you. I even got out like the fancy grown-up glasses.
Yeah.
It felt right.
Over the wine.
Over the wine.
Over the
I have
wine.
one with the gold dots on it.
It's a nice one too. Yeah, totally
That
fancy.
counts.
Yeah, the fancy ones for me are not like the dollar store cheap wine glass, or the ones that are so heavy that you could like throw them over and like they probably wouldn't break. I love those, but those are these are my party glasses because they feel really solid. This is really dangerous and can only be
Absolutely.
trusted with like for grown-ups because you look at this and it shatters.
That's why I didn't get one.
It's really scary for me actually. Greg automatically went into closed eye meditation when you told him to breathe. It's okay. That's good
Pavlovian
conditioning
response.
to have. Yeah.
Stephanie and Shauna, how is the water temperature? Is it getting cold? You gotta like turn on the hot faucet again?
Can you
heat things
guys send me tips on like how to bath? I can't do it. I want to be able to.
How to bath?
I don't know how to make it nice. It doesn't feel nice. Can you give me advice? Thanks.
I think it probably helps to have one of those big, like, oval
Yeah.
with the jets.
Yeah. Maybe I need to not feel like I'm being cooked. That's a big part of it. The temperature
that
needs.
feeling.
Yeah. See, other people really do. Wine me, dine me, over the Rhine me. All
I do
right.
think Over the Wine does sound like
here
a
for
great cover
this
band, but I think it
action.
should be WHINE. They should do punk covers.
Yep, bath bombs, Epsom salt. Okay, these are good tips. Thank you. Keep them coming. All right, what do we got? Benjamin, you want to sing a song?
Sure.
Great.
How fast is this thing?
1, 2, 3.
I cry just a little bit every day. Get by just a little bit that way. I know, I should have known. Blue world and the blue devils, bluer than this pale blue angel. Blue world and all of my troubles, love is never far from danger. I die just a little bit every day. Get by just a little bit that way. Let go, now that you're gone. Blue world and the blue devils, bluer than this pale blue angel. Blue world and all of my troubles, are we gonna leave as strangers? Blue world and the blue devils, bluer than this pale blue
I'm waiting for you now. I'm like, once you make a sound, then it's okay for me to make a sound.
Oh,
I got so
thank
many.
you, Karen. I do appreciate it.
I got a lot
I
of
love
good
that the
tips
sound
about
is always,
baths.
yay.
The songs make me happy.
I got a lot of good comments about baths and a lot of good advice, and I'm also laughing at Kate, who is inevitably laughing at me on the other side of her computer because, like, Kate would say, Karen, it is okay for you to not agree with everyone and to not enjoy the thing that everyone else enjoys, and I have the hardest
I have to find the way to do it.
I have the hardest time just accepting that, like, a lot of people like a thing and I can't figure out how to like it. It makes me nuts. Like, I feel like I'm just missing. Yes, Kate is confirming that she is laughing at me. Yep, there we go. And it's fine. This is fair. And I still, the rest of my life, I will be like, well, maybe if I just adjust this one thing or if I change this thing, like, maybe then I will like it. I want so badly. I have the worst FOMO on stuff like that. Like, what am I missing? I'm not doing it right. Yeah, you don't know. You're fine. You're like, no, I don't like
It's
that
funny because I think I've had those thoughts for years, but just didn't know that you actually, were able to actually process them like that.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, get to a really nice like hotel and put it all in, and then just be miserable, and then be like, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But then I realized I just don't like it.
That is wild. Is it the cooking? It's the cooking feeling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cooking
it's
feeling.
gross.
Stephanie's saying you need a cold beverage to even out the heat of the bath. That could help me, actually.
Like, how do you feel about hot tubs?
I do agree
I
that
hate
like
I'm not a
a
big
white
fan either.
wine, that's like one of the only times that a white wine is
Something
like
cold,
so
like a chilled white
perfect.
wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chilled, really cold white wine, put frozen grapes in it so it stays even colder without watering down. I love the idea of plants. I've never had plants in my bath, but I agree with like the essential oils and
Right.
lots of candles. And it also has to be a moment where you can like take a moment for yourself. You have to really tell yourself like, this is me relaxing.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
the only time I've enjoyed it is I was in Portland and went to this really fancy place that was sauna, spa, plunge pool, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I
Was
got
it a Korean spa?
We've got the
I
Korean
don't
spa here
know,
that's
but I
that.
got really high before I went. And that's the only time I really enjoyed it because I was just
It's a
like,
great way to do it.
I don't like the hot to
body.
cold thing either. I know that it's good and it's like you get used to it and you do the thing and it gets better as you go. I just, it's me and seafood. That one I know that I
Yeah,
don't like
totally.
the plungy thing. I do love.
That's all you have to say, seafood. Oh, okay,
Anissa
got it.
asked, have I ever been to a bathhouse? And so here's what I do love. When I was in Morocco, we went to, I don't know, there's a thing called a hammam in Morocco that's like a Moroccan bathhouse. But really, it's a shower house more than a bathhouse. Like there's not a soaking pool. There's a steam room. And there's a woman who kind of guides you through and is your person throughout, and she scrubs you and massages you and like scrubs all the dead skin off of you, takes you from the steam to this to that, and you go here, and now you're in the clay, and then she showers you. I have loved nothing more in my life than that experience. But I was never submerged in the hot water. But just being kind of mothered by this strange, like 18-year-old girl who I just met was the most healing. She braided my hair, like it was.
That's fun.
It was the best. So I wish we had one of those down the
Yeah.
street. I'd be
Well,
into that.
I was going to say the only time I've been to something like that was in Arkansas, of all places. Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. They still function the way they used to 50 years, or I don't know, 100 years ago, whenever it was when the hot springs were built there. And it's that experience. You have a guide, you have a spirit guide through the place, and they do all the things to you. And
Yeah, I love that.
there's different stations where you have different types of mineral waters and things that are used, and it's great.
Yep.
You're just there, and you just do what you're told, and
I love
those
that.
moments.
That kind of being told exactly what to do is my favorite thing. It's when I don't have guidance, and that's maybe me alone in the bathtub. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm not enjoying it. Kate, see, and Kate's point is good too. Like she's like, baths are humans too, and that's not how I feel. But like you could put nice things in them. I don't know.
I like
Listen,
how we
also-
have the
I
extreme in
love-
the comments.
I love being like, I think of it as Chris stew.
Chris Stew.
Yeah.
You love it.
I
a
am
stew.
totally fine being. I'm a
love
Cancer,
a
so I just
stew
feel like a
too.
little crab in my pot, and I'm like, let's boil, bitch.
Okay, we have to go to Iceland because Greg says Iceland is basically one giant country devoted to outdoor mineral baths.
Really want to do that.
cool. As long as I can go in and out.
You know,
not have to
I
be,
just
like,
realized
submerged.
as you're talking that it's not just bars, because you don't really like to swim either. You're just not a water
I'm not a
person.
water. But see,
You like being by the water. You like
Yeah.
viewing the water. You
Yeah.
like smelling the
I
water.
like the ocean.
You
I like
the
wading in the
spray.
ocean. I like going in the ocean, but like not when I have to deal with other people and children and things, just like on my own. I like to walk in the water, but I do not like to, you're right. I'm not like a swimmer. That's not me.
And I've been here for
Not my
almost
jam.
2 years in San Diego and have not actually got into the San Diego water. And I've paddled, like just my feet in the water, but
Yeah.
I've not swum in the ocean.
Okay. This is just
There you
making me want to go places, you guys. We got to talk about something else. We got to sing another song. Let's do that. Okay, great.
Oh, I did do the hot springs at Wild Goose, Randy. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's not the spark that caused the fire. It was the air you breathed that fanned the flame. What you think you'll solve with violence will only spread like a disease until it all comes around again. Was John the only dreamer? Sleep with one ear close to the ground and wake up screaming when we lay our cold weapons down. We'll wake up dreaming. Obsessions with self-preservation were faded when I threw my fear away. It's not a thing you can imagine. You either lose your fear or spend your life with one foot in the grave. It's got the last romantic. Sleep with one ear close to the ground and wake up screaming when we lay our cold weapons down. We'll wake up dreaming. Yeah. Oh, only love can turn this around. I wake up dreaming everything we've lost can be found. We'll wake up dreaming, sleep with one ear close to the ground and wake up screaming when we lay our cold weapons down. We'll wake up
Griffin. Look at this. See, our new YouTube friend is with me. Like being by a quiet lake or something, but swimming in baths, not so much. That's Benaya.
Oh, Benaya.
Yeah, who's my best friend.
Oh, okay.
That was the affirmation I needed. Thank you. It's
Benaya,
this
I
is
know
the
you
trouble.
from somewhere.
The trouble with being just an image projector is the constant need for validation. Like, I just need you to tell me that the thing I am is okay. Can you just tell me that I'm okay? Like, maybe 17 times a day would be enough. Thank you. That's 1. 16 to go.
You got this.
Oh, 2. That's good. It's nice. It is
Should we
what
just
it
get all
is.
those cat motivational posters and just
Yeah.
hang them around?
Ooh.
Hang in there.
Can we be with my actual cats? Oh, thanks, James. We're delighted by you too. Thank you for coming in and having good jokes and playing with us. We appreciate it. And have a good night. Yeah, James just came in and made some really
Thanks, James.
stellar jokes. And then
I think I've realized I've had 2. I'm back on the hot springs conversation because it's still happening here in the comments.
Oh, my word.
But I think my only 2 really positive experiences around it are in natural springs. So at Wild Goose, there is hot springs. It's called Hot Springs, is where the place is. And so they actually do funnel up.
Hot Springs, North Carolina, baby.
Hot Springs, North Carolina, up in the hills. And I did really enjoy that. And I think it was also because it was, on the end of 3 days of, running around the muck and the mud and the hot humidity, and it's kind of beautiful.
It's so hot.
Something about the bubbliness of the mineral springs. And then in New Mexico, I think it was up by Taos, there's a place up there where they actually have all the different mineral pools.
Yeah.
So there's the iron pool, and then you can get in there, you can completely cover yourself in mud into the thing, and that was delightful. And it was like $25 a person for the whole entire day. It was insane.
That's nice.
So that's called Ojo Caliente, and that
Yes.
is where my mom spends her birthday every year. Unfortunately, she will not be able to go tomorrow.
No.
Mama Vicky, is it your birthday
That's right, it is tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Mama's Vicky's birthday.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. We love you. Happy birthday.
But yeah, that is a lot of fun. There is a full mud pit.
Yep.
And then the little pool next to that, and I was just saying that none of the springs are hot enough for me. Sometimes they're hotter than
yeah.
others, and I like to be boiling. I want to be uncomfortably hot.
I think that's why I actually liked it, because they weren't I just didn't feel like a lobster. But they also have private pools there too, right? You can reserve and actually have your own private pool, which I think that'd be
there's
really
hot springs out here, just out east. Are Erica and Trevor on tonight? Have you seen Erica?
I don't think so.
They go, and they tried to get us to go with them before the pandemic, and we didn't get to, but...
Stephanie, when's your birthday, my love? What day? Which Thursday is it? Because I would like to be prepared.
Your birthday's on a Thursday?
Next month.
Yes.
One of the Thursdays next month. So we will prepare. We will prepare a place for you on your birthday.
Tell us which one.
Okay, more singing.
I'm out of red wine. It's a very sad day.
I'm sorry about your life.
Okay.
Yep.
About to play a tarantella.
A tarantella.
Hush now, my sweet little noisy boy. There's trouble enough in the world. Pick up your feet, little lazy boy. Come dance with your little girl. Spin me round this kitchen floor like a carnival troubadour. I know we're only two big clowns in a one-ring circus. Make me a little bit dizzy, boy. Swing me on your trapeze. When I'm in the arms of my dreamy boy, still makes me weak in the knees. Right here on this record player is our scratchy song. We're alone, slide trombone like an orchestra full of fortune tellers. Come now, my sweet little breathing boy. I'm listening hard to your heart. It's as strong as a lion's, boy. Let's leave here and make a new start. I remember once you said, lying in this bed, the past is dead. Every day is a one-act play without an ending. Without an ending. Now you're just making it weird. You're doing it on purpose.
You said you were going to talk until I did it, so I just wanted to test that theory.
Well, there's a limit, okay? Everything has a limit.
That was great.
Didn't get the flourish right in the end. Oh well.
Oh, well. Do you want to try the flourish again?
The flourish.
Go ahead.
I don't remember what it is.
That's a nice, what did you say before? Flourish?
Flourish.
A flourish. Earlier, Flamey was trying to sell me that it was a musical term that was pronounced flourish instead of flourish. But I'm no fool.
Yes. Allegro. Retard. Flourish.
Coda.
Appoggiatura.
Ooh, staccato.
Arpeggio.
Pergola.
No. Agala.
Plethora.
Are y'all lulled to sleep yet by these songs?
That's a dancey one. Anissa, did you and Benjamin dance to that dancing song about dancing? We'll wait. What are you doing? What are you doing, trying to put your children to sleep? I could do this all night. It's fine. Stephanie's birthday, February 18th. I'm ready. Okay, good. We'll be ready.
We haven't yet planned February yet, so.
Nope, we can make some plans. We'll make some plans, and it will include birthdays.
We kind of have a plan, right?
Pastor and I love this future where we're all doing this fun thing together at Wild Goose. I'm excited about the geese of the future. The geese of the future will be a delight.
The wild geese?
The geese, the geese, the geese.
I don't ever want to show up as Flamey in the middle of North Carolina in summer.
It's a lot.
She'll look like just a
just,
melted,
just the layers
like a
alone.
Picasso.
Yeah, like I wouldn't go anywhere near like a stocking there. No, God,
Yeah, that'd be bad.
it'd not be good. We need you need an extreme heat drag.
I know.
Strategy.
I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
She'll have short hair.
Yeah,
Last time I was at Wild Goose, Amy Grant was there, so.
I know.
we could put your hair up, like just braid it or something.
Have like a little
Yeah, like a loose braid would be nice. Very Amy Grant. We could do like a.
victory rolls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is good. It'll be fine. Next week, that's a great question. We should talk about next Thursday night. What are we doing next Thursday night, kids?
Disco. Divas.
Disco, deep cuts, and divas. I don't know.
Yeah,
Disco,
some order.
divas, and deep
Discos,
cuts.
divas,
We
deep
actually
cuts. One of
had-
the few remaining alliteration.
I think
theme
we had
nights.
it scheduled, and then it ended up being the same week as our wedding, and we kind of pushed it back. So
Mm-hmm.
I know Randy has been waiting for disco.
And Hans submitted like the most excellent deep cuts ever.
Yep. And some really
So-
good disco suggestions. Stephanie, I think, nailed your diva.
Oh, right.
Her
Ooh.
diva suggestion for you.
I gotta learn that.
I'm so excited.
So you can always inbox us with your requests.
Box us in.
Yep.
Inbox us. Do y'all say that in Australia? Is that like
Inbox us. You don't say that?
No, we say email us. Or
Well,
message us.
or DM or
but-
PM?
Or DM,
Oh,
yeah.
DM, right.
Inbox sounds violent. But like the violence is turned internally.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day,
You
where
go
you inbox
inboxing on
people.
Boxing Day.
Yo, we are really weird. Christina Aguilera night. That sounds fun. Do you want to have Christina Aguilera night?
I was trying to figure out, there's a Ben Folds song called Boxing.
Randy says, I just submitted my top 100 disco
Is that
songs.
Christina Aguilera night?
did say
Because
that.
no.
Randy's been preparing for this for
I
so
can't.
long.
We can't.
Yeah,
sing Christina all night.
Yeah, we could
Randy
do
just
subpar Christina night. We'll all die.
top 100 disco
We can do 2.
songs.
Thanks, Bill. Welcome, Bill. Bill, did you know you can go watch us on YouTube?
We
Bill,
can do.
you can watch us on
Oh, yeah,
YouTube
Bill.
right now.
We're on YouTube now.
YouTube is happening.
You can put us on your TV. We could do like Christina as folk. You know. Like
Oh, I like that. We could pick a Christina album and do a folk.
Christina as folk. Queer as folk. Christina as folk.
Christina's folk.
Queer Stina.
Christina's folk.
Queerstein.
Listen,
As long as
Christina's
it's the
folk.
Christina album
Christina's
that
folk.
has
Christina's-
naughty on it or dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah.
We're going to workshop the
That'd be great.
title, but I like this idea. I feel like it has potential.
She is a diva we haven't touched yet, actually. No, wait, we did one. I am beautiful.
We did do that one. Yeah, we're a little scared of her.
Yeah, understand.
Rightly so. We're like Mariah Carey, meh, fine. Christina.
Christina
Yeah,
has
you know.
every color in her voice, like every
She
kind of
really-
shade. She can
it's a
growl.
lot.
She can run for days.
I can't get anywhere near that. I don't have any. I have whatever Christina is. I'm the opposite of that vocally, and it's fine. That's fine. There's
I
room
love
for
the
all of
fact
us.
that the Wild Goose conversation is happening in the comments because it's actually going to be on my birthday weekend this year. Did you see that? It was on Labor Day weekend, so I'm a September 4 baby. Yeah. So they've announced it
So
and they
it's
kind of
not
said,
Pride weekend.
It's not
always
Pride weekend.
It's always Pride
Yeah.
weekend.
"Yep,
San Diego.
it might actually be."
That's so good.
Unless they move Pride too, which
That opens a million doors because that's always been the conflict of like, yeah, it's the worst. Hooray! Thank you, Wild Goose. That's a wonderful decision that you've made. Should we sing
It
a
would
song?
be very lovely to do my birthday and actually
Let's sing
play
a song.
live music. That would be really, really delightful.
That would be really delightful. Let's aim for that hope.
All right.
That hope. That hope.
The song is called Looking Forward.
1 and 2 and 3.
Walking out in the freezing rain, feel nothing 'cause I numb the pain. I'm looking forward to looking back on this day. Prayed last night, dear God, please know I was never good at letting go. I'm looking forward to looking back on this day. I'm looking forward to looking back, looking forward to looking back on this day. Good news can be so unkind when it's everything you have to leave behind. I'm looking forward to looking back on this day. I'm looking forward to looking back, looking forward to looking back on this day.
This year, this pandemic.
In the taillights, so much hindsight telling me what I already know. I know.
It's very 2020. I'd say.
Right?
I'm looking forward to looking back, looking forward to looking back on this day. I'm looking forward to looking back, looking forward to looking back on this day. Walking out in the freezing rain, feel nothing 'cause I numb the pain. I'm looking forward to looking back, looking forward to looking back on this day.
Yes, we are. So looking forward to looking back on these days.
Yeah.
Right?
You're here.
Oh,
Stephanie made a really excellent point. She says that she feels like Christina as folk will end up sounding a lot like Jewel.
Ooh. That's intriguing.
who will save their souls?
I am
When it comes to the
beautiful,
burning
no matter what, and who will say. Yeah. Okay. I see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
That's
listening.
believable.
I got listening to Pieces of You this week because one of my favorite podcasts. They did one of the songs off the album, and I think you might have pointed this out that it just turned 25 years old, November 2020. Which I think you said it, but I think I blocked it out in the moment because I think I might have passed out a little bit. That's 25 years old because I loved that record back in the day.
It's a good one.
But I started listening to the whole album. I'm just like, I think it might be a good cover to cover. Some really good
I'm
tunes.
so down. I didn't actually have that album. I remember I wanted it. Like, I would listen to it at the, Tower Records, wherever you went, and you could, like, put on the headphones and listen to it. But the singles, I know them all for sure.
Yeah. And there's so much good stuff in between. Like, and it's a classic folk album. I think it was, what was one of the big singles off that was like "You're Meant for Me." So on the podcast, it talked about how that song got made like 3 or 4 times. Like she took years to break.
Really?
Yeah. And she started out here in San Diego, coffee shops. So.
Yeah, we could
Like
do a
with
whole.
Jason Mraz,
We could do a
like,
San Diego night too. That would be fun.
Ooh, I like
Switchfoot,
it.
Mirage,
Yeah,
Jewel.
that's fun.
RuPaul.
These are great.
Is she from here?
I love it.
Amazing.
I did not know this.
I love that you're just learning
Story
that
and
right this
Tune.
moment. Story and Tune.
Girl Boy, Matthew Plague.
Perfect.
I like it. I like it so much.
All of the classics.
Have you seen the video of Jewel singing Jewel at karaoke? Samantha, yes. Hi, first of all. Hi, Samantha. We love you. Second of all, yes, I have seen that video, and it's absolutely delightful watching people be like, what?
I have not seen the video of
sounds
Jewel
like-
singing Jewel karaoke.
No, it's Jewel singing Jewel at karaoke. Like, she goes to a really crowded karaoke bar, and then she's singing her own song, but she's, like, in makeup, like she's in a whole thing, as she's dressed to not look like herself, and watching everybody be like, what's happening? Is really funny because they're like, wow, this girl really sounds like, but nobody ever wants to be that person, right?
Right.
Who's
That's
like,
awesome.
so it's a very wonderful experiment.
She
in, like,
yodels too, though. That's the thing.
yeah, she's amazing. She's a whole thing, a world unto herself.
She
that
was the
Jewel.
very
Jewel is a world.
first. I think she was the first poetry book that I bought too. She put out a poetry book and I bought it.
She
Really?
took so much crap for that poetry book. I remember.
Really?
Oh yeah. People were like, I don't know. It was cool to make fun of Jewel.
Oh,
for
this
it.
is a hard life out there for a poet.
It was hard for poets. But that's what a friggin' songwriter is.
That's right.
Come on now.
I mean, I was target market. I was a teenager, so I was just like, this is amazing. All right. This song's called Little Did
Sing
I
us
Know.
a song, Flamey.
Little did I know that I almost let you go until I caught a glimpse of life without you. Little did I know how deep these roots could go until I felt the earthquake here without you. And this ache is gonna break me, love, until you come back home, right or wrong. Well, there is no home without you. And these eyes are never gonna dry. Never knew how I could cry until I thought I really lost you. Little did I know that I almost let you go until I caught a glimpse of life without you. almost let you go, until I caught a glimpse of life without you.
I feel like I'm doing a very good job of following instructions.
Thank you so much. It's
I'm
gonna be
trying
so
so
fun to
hard.
cut these out. And, like,
I
have
feel like we
things
need to have
to
little
share.
cookies for Karen every time she holds on.
She did it, you guys. She did it again. She did it again. She did a Lorelai at the end of that song.
Isn't that a gorgeous song? Oh God,
Such a good song.
that's
Is
one of
there
the reasons I love this album too.
every song on this album. This next one that we're gonna do. Thanks, Deborah. Deborah's new to commenting. Hello, Deborah. Welcome to the
Deborah
commenting.
is my mom's cousin. Mom's second. I don't know.
hi, cousin
I think you're my
Deborah.
second cousin. No, aunt. I don't know. I don't
She
know how
says you
family
should-
works.
She says you should do Winona. I want to know what love is sometime.
Winona?
Yeah.
I wanna know what love is.
We haven't done that song.
I know. Y'all should have
How
asked
do
for
we
that
avoid
on
these songs?
Misconnections.
I want to know what love is. We'll just do it now.
Is that the Winona?
No, you can show me. I have
Does she
no
have a version?
idea. I guess. I don't know. You know, she does do. On the colors of the rainbow.
Yes.
The voices of the wind.
Yes.
We should just do. Oh my God.
What? Hang on. What's happening? What happened?
I want to do the whole Touched by an Angel soundtrack.
With
Celine?
the weave, the hair light. Why? Look at your head.
Oh my-
We can totally turn it
I
up
could
and
be
it would be
Roma
so
Downey.
good.
I
Flamey.
could say,
I'm an
You're an
angel.
angel.
God loves you, and He wants you to stop drinking because you're tearing your family apart. Y'all, Celine is on that. Kebmo is on that. Winona's on that, singing
happy.
"Testify to Love."
Long as I
Della Reese obviously
shall
sings the theme song.
testify
When you walk.
Whatever key we want to do.
Down the
But
road.
you.
Heavy high.
Oh boy.
Heavy low, I will rise. Oh, we are doing this. I'm sorry, but this is happening.
Mama Vicky and I used to watch that all the time.
That was a ritual for us too.
Listen, we got a lot of.
Sunday nights, Dr. Quinn, Touched by an Angel.
There are so
Walker,
many
Texas Ranger,
Thursdays.
sorry. We
The
did-
future's full of Thursdays. We have nothing
know,
but
so many
time. So,
Thursdays, we
y'all,
can
this
do
is
this.
what's going to happen. Samantha says she loves that you know what's on top of that soundtrack. Like, what off the top of your head, what's on that soundtrack.
Yeah. Samantha, I had the CD.
Hi,
It was
Amanda.
one of my most played. Like top 10 probably.
Oh, boy.
Love can
imagining-
move mountains.
Imagine the distance of people when they see that the Heathen Podcast is doing Touched by an Angel soundtrack.
That's what we like. The uncomfortable middle, kids.
It
It's where we
all
live.
belongs.
We like it. Is it making you uncomfortable? Do you feel like these two things should not be in the same room together? You must be on the Heathen Podcast. And we're happy to see you, and you can be here too. Speaking of, this is one of my favorite Heathen songs. This is one of my favorite deconstruction songs. I think this might be a song about her dad, but you know what? That fits because, like, deconstructing evangelical Father God paradigm feels a lot like this song. In fact, I remember crying very loudly to this song many, many times when I was going through one of my many bouts of what is happening to my faith in my life and my world. Deborah says she's your mom's first cousin, and she's jealous of your hair and makeup. Amen.
There we go. So you're my second cousin.
Aren't
then.
we all? We are all jealous of that.
Well, no, if she's your mum's first cousin, then she's your first cousin once removed, I think. Isn't that how it works?
I don't know how cousins
Because
work.
you're
We've
asking
had
the
this
wrong
conversation
queen,
on
honey.
this show before. We don't know how cousins work. We
No,
don't know.
we I think I can explain it. I think they go in horizontal
He's
lines.
going to Australia-splain it.
We've already done this
Horizontal-
conversation,
I think
and
they
it
go
didn't
in
end
horizontal
well.
lines.
Horizontal lines of cousins.
Yeah, so you have to be. So it's like.
There's so many jokes, and I'm not going to make any of the jokes, but there's
Oh,
so many
boy.
jokes.
When you
Okay.
got a
Lost
kangaroo and a kangaroo, they have a little wallaby together, and
Can
if
we,
the
like,
wallaby had a
can
cousin,
we-
then that's your echidna, right?
Can we bring it back in focus?
This
Because
is why
like
platypuses glow under black
everybody
light.
was relaxed and like in the bathtub and falling asleep and having a good time, and we've taken them down this weird.
Ben is
there,
right, Samantha.
Roma Downey is
Thank you,
here.
Samantha.
There's
Thank
a
you.
yelling Australian, and like all kinds of things are going on. Australia Explain It is now a new hashtag that we're going to be using. Listen, I love this song, and we're going to sing it now. Great, cool.
How fast?
to take. You're the decision that I could not make. You're the religion that I should forsake. You were the story I tried to tell. You were the savior that tripped and fell. Beautiful dancing infidel. Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? I'm not sleeping. Yeah. You were the season that would not change. I often was the same. Then four horsemen came, stole my name. Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? I'm not sleeping. I never saw you fall apart. Never saw you work so hard. Never saw you need no one. I am my father's son. You were the hand that I tried to take. You're the decision that I could not make. You're the religion that I should forsake. Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? Who will guard the door when I am sleeping? I'm not sleeping. I like it now. I'm into the quiet after the song. Like it's transitioned like technology. It's gone from being a thing I resent to now a thing I think is good.
And you're a quick study, Karen
Thank
Thurston.
you. I like to turn around. Now, if only I could get to like bads. See? Do you understand why it's frustrating?
Well, I think it has to be something that you will ultimately genuinely like. Otherwise, you probably
right.
wouldn't.
But this is the pace to which I'm accustomed. Like this is how easily it should be for me to be like, oh, I'm playing the thing, and then like, oh, now I can see what people like about this.
So
It's
you
great.
should have figured out how to like bads by now. Basically, you don't. You don't like bads.
No, it turns out that maybe I
That's
just
fine.
don't. It's really difficult.
That's okay.
It's really difficult. It's fine. I love that you did that, Samantha. Samantha says she made a friend-free dummy account for Facebook just so she could go to Heathen Happy Hour and Sojo without feeding social media doom scrolling. This is a self-care choice that I respect hardcore. Respect. I respect it. Okay, we're going to make it through this next one.
I think I realized the reason why I know so much about cousins is because I grew up in a tiny community where I had a lot of them. And the complexity of, is she my second cousin or my first cousin once removed?
Can I be attracted to her, or like thrice removed's okay, right? That's okay.
Great news. I was born an entire world away from you. We are not cousins by any stretch of the imagination.
Wait, your last name's Gilmore?
Oh, boy. All right, 2 more songs, which means it's time for me to tell you how much I love you. Thank you, Jared, for seeing me. Jared goes, oh no, cousins again. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that some of these songs, I hope that you will leave here tonight, download this album, and that it will mean to you what it has meant to me, and just be like a good friend to you over, look at your hair, it's so beautiful.
I'm gonna do this next time.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And just, I hope that we have managed to provide you at least a moment or two of rest in the mayhem.
Yes.
Because rest is an act of resistance. Do not forget, rest is important too. You must act, but you must also rest. Those are things you must do in tandem and balance. And don't forget the rest part. It's important. And we love you, and we'll be here. We will be here for you.
Somewhere on the internet.
Triggering you with songs. Probably only Stephanie. Maybe.
Stephanie loves those songs. Come on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stephanie's the one who had the most requests when we did the CCM night.
I haven't put my hand behind the thing yet. It's just fun for me. I like it. Okay, are we ready? We're going to do this.
We're going to try this song, y'all. Listen, if you know Over the Rhine, you know Karen Berquist is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to say about this. We're going to give it our best. My memory will not fail me now. My memory will not fail me. My memory will not fail me now. My memory will not
the killing frost. Oh, where do you go, firefly? My memory will not fail me now. My memory will not fail me. My memory will not fail me now. And the rest is
The sirens. There's sirens outside because they heard that fire.
created a crisis. Your
Sorry.
cousin.
The end of that was just like,
No, his-
wow.
Yeah, it's fine. Your cousin, second cousin, once removed cousin Deborah says
Second cousin, twice removed. Yes.
that she's the black sheep of the family, and to that I only have to say, baby doll,
Girl, you're in good company.
you are right where you belong today.
Well,
Welcome.
I know that because she hasn't unfriended me yet, so we are black sheep together.
You can totally sit with us. That's
Yep.
the rule.
Amen.
That's the rule. All right, Flamey, are you ready to take us home? Y'all, we will be back next week.
Sweet little song.
We'll be back next week with divas and disco
Deep
and
cuts.
deep cuts. Not like actual wounds, but deep cuts like the kind of songs that you love, but they're not the single off the album.
It could be songs about wounds if you wanted to, like, just throw them in.
First
We're always
cut
very
is the
loose.
deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. We haven't done enough Sheryl
Try
Crow.
to love again. Sheryl Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We have not done enough Sheryl
That's
Crow.
with
on
Kid
it.
Rock, isn't that one with Kid Rock?
No, that's the one that's the I put your picture
Oh, yeah,
away.
yeah. We won't do that one. I'm sorry, Kid Rock is not. Kid Rock cannot sit with us.
You can't.
The
We don't
exceptions
gatekeep
apply
often.
thing.
Yeah, exceptions apply. Sometimes we do cancel whole humans. All right. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Sing them a song.
Be our Valentine, will you?
Okay, great.
It's coming up very close, very
It
soon.
is.
You're my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Still, you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Reeves on the piano, y'all.
Round of applause for Ben tonight.
All night long. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change a hair for me. Well, not if you care for me. Stay, funny Valentine's Day. Each day is Valentine's. Each day is Valentine's. Each day is Valentine's Day. We love y'all.
We do love you. I have to say before we go, because while you were doing that, the comments, you know the part in Charlotte's Web where Charlotte is brainstorming like adjectives to put in the webs to keep William, like the comment section, perfection, fantastic, amazing, incredible.
Foam pig.
So big.
That's me. That's me, baby.
It's just the best. I love it. I love y'all so much.
Yo, my husband is laughing too loudly at that.
That'll do, pig.
We love you guys so
we
much.
love you so much.
See you next
Good night.
week.
See you next week for Divas Disco and Deep Cuts.
Woo!